Kia ora, it's Ruth here, and you may have noticed already that I am not in my backyard in Christchurch. I am very lucky to be able to have got away and do a weekend with my parents up in Arai. Now, for those who do not know where Arai is, even if you live in New Zealand, you may not. It is an hour and a half north of Auckland, so I jumped in a plane from Christchurch to Auckland, drove up here, and I've spent the last couple of days here, which has been absolutely fantastic. And being up here, I just wanted to show you around a little bit about what my mum and dad and my auntie and uncle, because they live close and they do a bit of gardening here, have been doing. What I love is that I come from a family where both sides of the family have been gardeners, and I've got aunties and uncles and other family members that are gardeners too. So it's so fantastic getting away and seeing what's growing. But at the same time, really realising that South Island and North Island is so different. You'll see soon, I'll take you for a bit of a wander around, and you'll see that the kale, the broccoli, everything is just so much bigger. And there's bananas, which is really cool. So take a look around with me what's growing in the garden at the moment. Before we actually get to the garden, I'll take you to Dad and Caleb. What they are doing is they're fixing the fence. We undid it yesterday because we were bringing a water tank through. During summer, Northland and Auckland has had really big droughts, and after this big rain that we've had at the moment, they're finally getting to some good levels again. But my parents have decided to get another tank, which is awesome. So we spent yesterday bringing the tank through from the paddock up to the top so we can have another water reserve for summer this summer. And so Dad and Caleb are putting the fence back together. If I take you around here, you'll see some of the citruses they've got. They've got grapefruit and lemons and limes and mandarins. And then through here is one of the veggie patches with some lovely lush looking broccolini, some beets and some other things in here. One thing that we don't have to deal with in Christchurch in our urban property is rabbits. So they've got some rabbit netting up and have been pretty good so far. And if I take you around here, this is where the other garden is, which my uncle has put an amazing structure up, which is an old gazebo, again making it rabbit proof. You can also see all the fruit trees. It is winter, so they're all deciduous and they're not looking like much, but come spring and then summer and then into autumn again, you'll be seeing some amazing fruit here. To one side, they've got broad beans that have gone in. And then if I take you inside, you can see there is some kale, there's some beetroot, there's some cauliflower, there's some snow peas, which are all looking really lovely. And then around this way you can see that there's bananas, something I would never dream of growing in Christchurch, but they grow pretty well up here. We just had one banana palm fall over in the wind, so I've just harvested some bananas. It should ripen out nicely, but it's awesome to see that they've got bananas going on. And if I take you up the hill, you can see where Dad and Caleb have gone, finished their fencing. There's a few more things growing up here. This is where the water tank is as well. A beautiful hibiscus flower. I actually love the colour of this. And then they've got a pretty good view up here. And then along here, here's the lemon tree and Mum picking some lemons and another veggie garden. So I've been really lucky to have spent my growing up life coming up here, being able to spend time with my parents, doing a bit of gardening and just being in this amazing place. And even though I've got my raincoat on, it's been raining on and off, it's drizzly and a bit dreary, it's still so much beauty. And I'll just leave you with some lovely shots of the beach just to make you a little bit jealous, because even though it's rough and rugged, it is stunning out there. So thank you for watching me at my parents' place, and then I'll be back at my place in the next video. Ka kite!